Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Team RTG here, focused on Yamini Mal, who we don't have in the team just yet, but I'm pretty close to being able to buy him at the time of recording. This video was meant to go up yesterday, but I had to delay it till today, so sorry about that. I was hoping to do daily uploads for as long as possible, but unfortunately I just couldn't upload yesterday. But the gameplay here is from Rivals to get the 15 points needed for the base rewards, because I didn't go to the 45 points. I didn't have the time to do so. Obviously, like I said, I couldn't upload yesterday. I had the time to do some games, and I just wanted to record them off camera and do the post commentary and get that done. Hopefully in time to get it uploaded yesterday, but unfortunately I didn't do so. And if you're going to enjoy the episode, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and notifications so you don't miss videos when I rise to 2K subscribers. So all help getting there is greatly appreciated. This episode is going to be a longer one, obviously 18 minutes long. Got a lot of gameplay for you and my Rivals rewards at the end, which are pretty decent. So hopefully you stick around to see who I packed. I was quite happy of what I got in the end. But the gameplay here, you can see Vitor Roque and Gabriel Jesus, you'll see in this episode, are incredible up front together. Gabriel Jesus is scoring the first goal of the game here. No, it's actually Vitor Roque scoring, sorry. I forgot that. I did start Evo in Vitor Roque in today's episode, which would have been possibly in the title and thumbnail as well as my rewards, if I'm not mistaken. I might have done that. But yeah, you can see here, the gameplay, this guy was very much just like high press, pace, and a lucky through ball. That's all this guy could do. And I just knew that was the case, so I just slowed down my game, waited for him to make a mistake like he does here, and then counter on him, and then obviously get the goal if I could do so. But we play it through to Gabriel Jesus here, and like I said, Jesus and Vitor Roque are unbelievable together up front. The Brazilian link-up play between Jesus, as you can see, my first game as FC25 Rivals was a rage quit. That was literally my first ever game. I thought, you know what, let's start even Vitor Roque and Reece James in this episode. As you'll see here, Reece James goes into the Eva here for the right back one. And yeah, we open a pack here, we get an Italian left back from Inter Milan, or Lombardia FC as according to this game, which was not Vitor Roque, was DeMarco and Jota then. And the next pack we open here is going to be a player that actually makes it onto my bench in the team, which is actually Bardi. I just opened these packs, I thought I'm not going to get anything good from them. We've got an 84 and an 83, two usable players, and a 91 pace, decent shooting. As you see by stats as well, some very good dribbling stats as well. 4-star, 4-star from the Atletico Madrid winger here of the women's team. And I thought, you know what, she's going to go straight onto the bench. I'm going to use her off the bench when I need to. Some decent player roles as well. But the next game here, these games were in chronological. I didn't play a game without recording it. These were all just the 5 or 6 games that I played to get to the 15 points. I think I drew a game, but I had to play an extra game, and that game that I drew was a very frustrating one, as you'll see in this episode. But this game here, we had a quick start in this one. Well, we'll try to get a quick start here with Vitor Roque. Right, just take the lead. Just play it around it. Wait for the gaps to open up in his team. And Berengia left mid, by the way. Right mid, sorry. Oh, this guy was a guy who actually annoyed me quite a lot, because as you see here at the start of the game, he saw my team and knew it was a lot better than his. And my thought here was he's going to just boot the ball out the pitch or do something like this, as you'll see here. Paused it and then quit so I can't beat him. But weirdly enough, he waited the whole time in the menus, you know, in the pause menu, to come back and play. And he got his older brother or whoever to play the game for him, basically. As you'll see, this guy, I could tell instantly it was someone else playing the game. You know what I mean? Just from the small moment that I saw. And we'll play a ball over the top here into Vitor Roque. Plays it down to Jadon Sancho, who unfortunately doesn't score a good block here from him. He gets a little bit fortunate from that one. But, you know, it is where it is. But Jadon Sancho on the left wing, by the way, has been incredible. He's not the fastest, but he's got good dribbling and decent passing, and his shooting isn't the best. We get a little bit unfortunate here with Dan. I thought I was going to get punished from this because I made a slight mistake just from kind of being overconfident in this one, because I knew this guy wasn't the best player. So as you can see by moments like that there where he played the wrong ball, he should have just kept the ball and waited for the run to be made a little bit, waited a little bit longer to play the pass. But De Bruyne in the camera, by the way, has been insane. I've been using it in my Man City criminal on the channel that you can check out as well. An episode of that will be up tomorrow. I've been doing that, rotating in between the days between this and the Ultimate Team RTG. But you can see a great ball over the top there to Gabriel Jesus, who makes it 1-0. And yeah, De Bruyne, like in that midfield position, just getting the ball and playing it left or right and linking it back up into midfield. He is so good in this game. Like, his lack of pace isn't an issue for me, because I'm just using him as a player to link the play up with. But I can see some great play here from Vitor Roque. Lovely dribbling there and a chip over the keeper. And I can't say enough about Vitor Roque, man. Like, if I do bring Endrick into the team, it will be because Endrick's higher rated or better than Vitor Roque. Vitor Roque Evo twice in today's episode, as you'll see. And I believe right now in my team is a 79 rated player. We did complete both Evos for him to get into that point with Power Shot Plus. Obviously, I did do Vitor Roque because I didn't pack Endrick. And Endrick at this moment in time well, at this point in time, was extant on the market, I believe, or it was about 15k. And I'm not going to pay 15k for a 77 rated card, basically. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for him to drop in price or pack him. But this goal here from Vitor Roque, which is cold, just personified, ball in, turns his back to the goal, and just back heels it into the goal. I didn't even tell him to do that. That's just how good Vitor Roque is. And it's weird seeing him at Real Betis IRL, because if you watch my Real Betis career mode last year, well, not last year, this year on the channel on FC24, you'll know that I signed Vitor Roque to Real Betis. And it's weird seeing him actually be at Real Betis on loan from Barcelona IRL. And I predicted it. You know what I mean? I thought it was a good transfer to do. And he gets a goal here from this, by the way. I'm not sure what happened there. Like, Ake and my other defender, he almost gets a goal there. Or does he score from this? I can't remember. I don't think he does. But he almost gets a goal there, which I was a little bit annoyed about, because we should have had that cleared. But it's some great dribbling there. Ball in here to De Bruyne. Just holding up the play, waiting for the pass to be played here. This is just what I did with De Bruyne. I wait for the pass, play it over the top. And unfortunately, Sancho there couldn't flick that on to get it in the back of the net. But it was a good pass there from De Bruyne. As you can see, we're pinging it forward with Bruno Guimaraes, who, by the way, has been incredible in the team as well as a midfielder, as a CDM. He's been so good at getting the ball forward, like a deep line playmaker. He's been so good in that role. And it's been pretty good defensively as well. And I see some great pressing there from the team. We get the ball back from this guy, play it into Jesus, and then we shoot there with Jesus and score a great goal. I was thinking about passing it to Vitor Roque right there, but I thought I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to give it to Jesus. Well, I'm going to shoot with Jesus and get the goal. But I knew this would happen in this game. He was going to get very lucky and get a goal with something like that. This is obviously at this point I'm 4-1 up, so obviously it's not mattering too much. But he celebrated as if he actually did something, which was kind of annoying, you know, in your head. You're losing the game. Why are you celebrating? You know what I mean? You scored a lucky goal, but it was one of those things where I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I've won the game. This guy's just done that to annoy me. But we won that game 4-1. And this guy who I played actually had a pretty decent team, as you can see. Not the fastest, as you'll see by his team, but again, a decent team. And I kind of was a little bit worried about this guy when I saw his team. I was like, this guy could be pretty good at the game, because he knows how to set up a team. But I can see from the start here, some great play. Vitor Roque gets a little bit unfortunate that it gives the ball away. I think this one's like a very, very quick win here for me, if I'm not mistaken. De Bruyne into Jesus, through to Vitor Roque, composure, and a great finish at the end of it there to make it 1-0. And I'm so glad Vitor Roque actually paid off, by the way, because I was waiting to pack Hendrick to do the EVA with him. But like I said, I didn't have him, and I thought, you know what, Vitor Roque is a young player. Obviously, we're kind of doing like a Yamaha's army, focus around like wonder kids, basically. Like, we're going to EVO as many wonder kids in this RTG as possible. But some great defending there. Jesus with a turn, burst of pace, throw on goal, and a great finisher to make it 2-0 when the guy rage quits as quickly as that. You know, as quickly as it started, it was done. 5 minutes into the game, the guy was already gone. And then after this, we went into this game, and the second I saw this guy's name, I knew this guy was going to be a bit of trouble. As you can see, but this is a game that I drew, if I'm not mistaken, and I should have won this game. That's what I can tell you. I should have won this game. We had a free kick here with De Bruyne, and I didn't read he had 97 curve, and I looked at his free kick stats, because I actually see about his free kick. If it wasn't for me, if I knew he had 97 free kicks, I probably would have scored it. The power and overall placement was good. The height of the ball before the keeper could get there was good, but it went wide of the post because the curve of De Bruyne is insane in this game. But I can see he cuts it back across there. Ake with a good block there. Ake has been an incredible man in defence. He has been so good. I'm kind of going to feel bad to replace him at some point. I'll see if I do get a taller defender from the Prem, I probably will replace him. But Sancho through here to Jesus. Jesus cuts it back, and I kind of just had this a lot in this game where I just had nowhere to go. I just had to hold up the play and wait for something to happen. It's very fortunate with a small challenge from behind there on Jesus, not resulting in a pen, even though Jesus could have gone down there. But it's a very scrappy game, very similar to the first game I played. And Vitor Roque was just about offside there. At the time I didn't see it, but watching it back, it was literally like a millimetre offside, which is very unfortunate. But some good defending there. I actually see, but this guy's press was against him in the end. Because I just thought, we'll slow it down, we'll wait for the pass to go through, and Jesus will finish it to make it 1-0. And having that incisive plus on De Bruyne is so good for those moments, because when you play that through ball, it's going to work out. You're not worried about it being misplaced or not being the best through ball. We probably should have scored there as well with Jesus, but his keeper made a save. As you can see, I was all over this guy in this game. Balling in here to Vitor Roque, and he gets very lucky that his standing challenge worked out as a clearance there, as otherwise I probably would have scored. But he scores here to make it 1-1 here with a through ball and then the goal from Thuram. And then just like that, he makes it 2-1 here, the same as that goal. you know, the momentum switched on me like that. This guy, after doing nothing all game, scores 2 goals back to back. The sim is that way. And I was a little bit, I was very annoyed at that, to be honest, when I was playing. But I was like, you know what, again, stay composed. This year, I'm going to be more composed in my gameplay. You know what I mean? As you'll see here, composure. But we get unfortunate, we lose the ball there. But I was like, you know what, I know I can beat this guy. I know I can get another goal in this one. I should be winning this game. Let me just stay composed and stay focused. That's what I'm going to be doing this year. I'm not going to let the annoyance get to me this year as much. But I can see it again, composure, staying focused on the outcome, focusing on scoring a goal, and I get a goal there. But like I said, I did draw this game. But last second here, again, composure. And then Sancho should have scored there. I've literally scored that chance with Sancho so many times when I've used him as well. That he should have scored it there, but unfortunately didn't do so. And this guy here gave me a late scare, as I thought he was going to score again, another Trivela like that in this game to win the game. And if he did, I would have been very, very annoyed. But as you can see here, Jesus, again, staying composed there. A little bit unfortunate that he defended red, what I wanted to do there. But it ends a 2-2 draw. So that was kind of annoying that I had to play more games to get to the point. But obviously with that, we evolved Vita Roque up to a 77, which is to see a +1 and a +5 shooting. And this guy's team is a very good team. As you can see, this guy had a very, very good team. When I saw that team, I was like, okay, we're getting to that point, you know, where I could lose. Obviously, at this moment in time, I'm undefeated. I've only drawn a game that I should have won. But I can see this guy here. It plays a through ball here to Julian Alvarez, and luckily a bit defending there with my way over Ian Martson. He's been so good, by the way, Ian Martson. I'm kind of going to feel bad when I take him out of the team for chemistry. So I've got a new team lineup to show you in the next episode. That could be when I get you out into the team. Because I've already recorded part of it open, some packs that I got, and that will be the next episode when you see that. It'll be up in a few days' time. I can see again, staying composed, staying focused, just playing it around. But we had nowhere to go there. And this guy on the break here tries to break away, but thankfully Gamara steps in there. De Bruyne to Sancho. Sancho good dribbling here, gets it through, and Sancho scores it there. And I was like, you should have done that last game. The same as that goal, you know, through side foot inside netting, should have been the same. And Jesus here plays it into Vita Roque, and then Vita Roque, I believe, no, he doesn't. He gets a very lucky challenge in there, because that should have been 2-0 or a penalty. But I can see here, he gets lucky here. He even scores, because it was again that thing that happens in FIFA or FC, where one of your fullbacks drops back for no reason. You know what I mean? Like one of your defenders drops back, the rest of the defenders step up, and one defender goes, I'm going to play everyone on side for no reason. And if that doesn't happen, if that one defender doesn't drop back, he doesn't score there. And I made a mistake there. I put my hand up, made a mistake there going for the pass, but I knew I could defend it, so I stayed focused again and defend it. That's one thing I can tell you. If there's anything I can say to you like this year or just in games in general, just stay composed. It's easy said than done, but if you stay composed and stay focused, you know you can do something like this. You get you get some BS go against you, but you know I'm better. I can win this. You know what I mean? So you keep focusing. I make a mistake there. I was kind of overplaying due to the lack of space there, but kind of works out for me there because Jesus gets some room. And again, the composure here to staying focused on the outcome. And then I scored a goal by just staying focused and thinking his keeper's got to be in their post, let me shoot far post where he just came from and get the goal. That's one thing I can tell you. Just slow down, think about where you want to go, and you'll get there. Obviously, don't slow down too much where your opponent can just sit there and get the ball off you. You still have to play a little bit quicker to keep your opponent on your toes. But I can see I just knew where I was going to go with this play. As you see, when I stepped it up, I knew Ian Martin's going to make a run. We're going to keep going, but back post there, ball over to who scores? Jesus to make it 3-0. I think that was 4-1. Sorry, I think that was his hat trick that he scored there. But when I started that attack, I was like, okay, we're going to play it round, play it down the wing, then go for the cross. That's what I wanted to do, and it worked out for me. Some good defending there from Carragher. He is so good, by the way, Jamie Carragher. If you can afford getting Jamie Carragher into your team, if you need a Prem defender with a double plus, I think on stopper, I think or defender plus, I can't remember which one it is, but he is so good. Like when I packed him, I was like, okay, he's going to be a decent defender for me. Obviously, I packed him in my pre-order pack that I opened in the second episode, but ball in here to Vita Roque, and a great finish there from him. Unbelievable finish there from the Brazilian to make it 5-1 here. Now, for some reason, this guy, so long in the game, granted he's 5-1 down, but he rage quits here. I was like, okay. And this guy here, again, another good team. Leon Bailey, Ollie Watkins up front was going to cause me some issues. But I can see again, just staying focused with De Bruyne, just wait for the pass, and Jesus scores there to make it 1-0. And every year, man, Gabriel Jesus is the guy. He is him. He is R9 before he can pack R9, you know what I mean? But Jesus here remembered who he was at IRL. You know what I mean? He remembered who he was in real life. He's not the best goal scorer in real life, but in FIFA or FC, he is unbelievably good at doing it. It's a weird paradox, you know what I mean? But this guy here gets very lucky there. Yeah, that's one of those goals where, like, I've defended it. You can see that I've defended it, but he gets lucky that he does it works out for him. But he makes an error there trying to pass it back for some reason, and I make him pay heavily for Gabriel Jesus to make it 2-1. And I can't say enough about this man. Like, he is so good. I'm so glad I packed him, because otherwise I would have had Richarlison up front with Vitor Roque. And Richarlison might have been good. You know, I played against Richarlison. I think I played against Richarlison, if I'm not mistaken. But I think I've seen people use him and it's decent. But Vitor Roque there, I should have gone far post. I went near post. I thought I could squeeze it in, but I should have gone far post there with him to score. But Sancho plays it through here to Vitor Roque, and a 4-1, 2-1-2 by the way. This year I think is the meta formation, just from using it here in Ultimate Team, just the play that you can have, and the overall control that you have on the game. Like, I just feel like this is the setup, the perfect setup for your team. You have 2 wingers, 2 attackers. Your wingers can become defenders this year. And your fullbacks can be more attacking or more defensive focused, whatever you want. But again, a great finisher from Jesus to make it 3-1 and put the game to bed there. And yeah, like, this team is so good. I literally just put it together. This guy rage quits. I think he turned off his console, which, you know, is another level of rage quitting, to turn off your console entirely instead of pausing the game and then quitting. But as you'll see here, we evoed Vitor Roque, the first step of the evolution. The next one's going to be done for the next episode. As you can see, I put him into this one here. I did this one in Rush and a bit of a squad box. If I'm not mistaken, I just got it completed. As you can see, we've got 2 packs here from Rivals Rewards. We packed Basuma, which is decent. Obviously, I only played to 15 points. I didn't bother going for the other wins and stuff like that, so I just didn't have the time to do so. But from this pack here, as you can see, it paid off. We got a very good player, right mid, English, Premier League, from Chelsea. We packed the man himself, Cole Palmer. But that's going to call it for this episode. So if you're going to enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and notifications to the best videos. Also check out the chroma content I make on the channel. And yeah, as you'll see here in a second, my team is going to be showed. I just thought I'd do the outro here and then just keep waffling for a little bit to fill up the episode. But packing Cole Palmer was something I didn't expect to do. He is tradable, but he's not selling for much on the market at this moment in time. So I'm just going to keep him. We've got Casemiro as well. Now, I think I decided to sell in the end, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Cole Palmer joins the team. He's going to be on the bench, which you'll see here in a second. The team's looking pretty good. Evos are starting to get done. Next episode, you'll see a new look team. Not too different. The same formation, same tactics, just a couple of different players. That's going to call it. So you're going to drop a like, subscribe, and notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.